Hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from OSCON 2013 in Portland, Oregon. I'm here with Mark Atwood from HP. Mark, how you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
So which group at HP are you with?
HP Cloud Services.
Okay, and cloud services meaning?
So we focus mainly on OpenStack. We run the HP public cloud, and we're the main points of contact between HP and the larger OpenStack community.
Okay, so your involvement with OpenStack is both from yourself, your personal,
yes,
and
professional. I've been tracking OpenStack since 3 months before its official birthday, when I learned about it from my friend Monty Taylor, and then I've been tracking it as a personal interest of mine since then. And then when I got this offer from Hewlett-Packard to come work on OpenStack with the OpenStack community full time, it was an opportunity I couldn't turn down. So I've now been doing this since October.
And so what is HP's plans to use OpenStack and open source in general?
So for open source in general, HP has a long history of being an open source supporter and betting the company on the success of open source. 10 years ago, we were the company that made Linux possible for the enterprise. We indemnified Linux for users. Many people have forgotten that, but I'm sure HP Legal has not, because that was a big risk and a big stretch for us that made Linux safe for enterprise users. If any of these crazy copyright suits or patent suits or any of that go through, HP will stand up against whoever does that. So we're now making the same bet on OpenStack. We're building the OpenStack technology into nearly everything that HP does for the enterprise and for IT, and we're also running a public cloud based on OpenStack.
Excellent. So where are you guys going to be going in the future with product services and other offerings?
OpenStack stuff is already through all of our catalog. I could sit down right now and try to remember and try to recite off all the products that we're doing now with CloudOS and Cloud Services and the Cloud Strike team and all of the large companies, some of which want to be named, some which don't, who are having HP come install OpenStack private and manage clouds for them. And where we're going to go in the future is just more of that. We'll be building the OpenStack APIs into all of our products where it makes sense, and we'll be making more and more effort and hopefully more and more money selling OpenStack support to enterprises.
So it sounds like HP has kind of an all-in?
We are all in on OpenStack.
Excellent.
It's depending on how you do the metrics, and quarter to quarter we're in the top 2, 3, 4 contributors by all the various counts. We've led a great many of the projects. The HP storage 3PAR is very much a part of OpenStack Cinder. HP is working hand in hand with Rackspace on OpenStack Trove, which is a database as a service. We're a first-class member of this community.
Excellent. So, being a first-class member of the community, you personally probably been at OSCON quite a few years.
I think this is my 6th one.
6th one, and HP's been here for numerous years.
Forever.
Yeah. So, how do you see OSCON now as you did 6 years ago? Has it changed much, or what? Any themes?
It's interesting to see who still comes. OSCON is here at the Expo Hall. It's a wonderful cross section of the technology companies, and I see now more companies who are open source from the very beginning. Instead of earlier, there were smaller open source only companies, and it was a small, strange sort of business to be in. And now, if you look at the Expo Hall, it's all the IT and technology companies everyone's heard of, and open source is no longer a strange thing for them. This is just where they come together. The other thing that's awesome about OSCON, and it's changed a little bit, but the thrust of it is the same, is this is the conference that's not about anything in specific, so everybody comes here. So I love coming here and just seeing what everybody else is doing, taking in sessions and tutorials about things I know nothing about.
So cross-fertilization of ideas
yes.
And companies as well.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we hope to see you at future OSCONs.
Thank you
Mark.
very much.
Thanks.